and welcome to the Daily Era, where you get all the latest gossip, crimes, and all things interesting. Today, not only will you be learning about the biggest things in execution, but you'll also be learning about celebrity backgrounds. Now we'll go over to Lyra and Dexter, which will give us some input on today's celebrity gossip.
After a recent fight in the plaza that initially started off with some cocky servants, the prince has established a new law banishing Capulet-Montague fights, or else blood would be shed. Here's a clip.
Do you bite your thumb at me, sir?
No, but I do quarrel, sir.
Stop! The prince is coming!
Stop! Everyone stop! No more Montague and Capulet.
The exact words of what the prince has declared. On pain of torture from those bloody hands, throw your mistempered weapons to the ground and hear the sentence of your moved prince. 3 civil bras, bred of airy word, by thee, old Capulet and old Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets and made Verona's ancient citizens cast by their grave beseeming ornaments, to wield old partisans in hands as old, cank red with peace, depart your cank red hate, if ever to disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace. For this time all the rest depart away, you once more on the pain of death, all men depart. According to this clip, and can be seen that they may die or become banished. I just wish that their young ones don't get involved with the feud.
So, tell me, Dexter, have you heard of the following recipient, Princess Drake? I sure hope so, considering it was only yesterday that he returned from his second circumnavigation.
I'm happy to this day that I have Lyra. He is such an amazing specimen, so unique and special. Going so far to claiming Nova Albion for England, that takes a lot of dedication on his part.
Perhaps, but nothing the great Francis Drake can handle. This is what the travelers said after arriving at the harbor around 3 o'clock yesterday.
Francis, how does it feel returning from one of the biggest circumnavigations in history?
I feel well. It was a very nice experience for me and for my shipmates and I. My ship has never let us down when it came to our safety and protection. Therefore, I'm happy to say that when my mates and I get back from our next circumnavigation, I will be the first to complete a full voyage as a captain.
Yes, I remembered your promotion. How do you feel being given this title?
I feel very lucky to be given this position, and I can only feel that my expedition with John Hawkins to the West Indies will only continue to help with my prosperity.
That's good, Francis. It is great to have the extra vote of confidence for your expedition. My crew and I will keep our fingers crossed for your safe return.
Isn't it such amazing news to hear Francis's safe return to England?
Of course, everyone had both their toes and fingers crossed for their safe return, and to the result, new land has been found on this expedition.
What a great result that is for the citizens of the great country that is England.
Indeed, not even a knighting can take the popularity off of this.
A knighting? Who, if I may ask, was knighted on this day?
Why, Walter Raleigh, of course. He was knighted by the hand of Queen Elizabeth herself.
Ay me, how could I have forgotten? The return of Francis has wiped my memory clean.
Well then, allow me to refresh your memory once more. Today's ceremony was in the theater of William Shakespeare himself.
Shakespeare? William Shakespeare? Are you sure?
Positive. Queen Elizabeth has requested it for months.
I'm surprised. It seems so much effort was put forth for this knighting.
Well, that's because the Queen will only have the best for her best.
But of course, sadly, however, it seems it's time for the latest in crime and execution. Back to you, Claire.
A man or a woman that does not tolerate adultery If so, try Purigo's newest chastity belts and Purings, which will not only ensure your spouse's loyalty but give you a peace of mind.
The Purico chastity belt and Puring has transformed my life into something better and beyond what I even believed possible. My family's cooperation in this journey of purity makes me feel comfortable both in and outside my home, knowing no one can take away mine or my children's innocence. The belt is easy to both put on and remove and will 100% help you to gain peace of mind.
What I like both, the P-ring and the chastity belts, is the fact that they're enchanted. The rings will not only cut off the loins of the bearer if there's any sexual activity before marriage, but will link the two spouses together so we can differentiate between spouse and neighbor. Our chastity belts can guarantee loyalty between spouses, and I 100% recommend it.
Order now and get one. Now get out there and buy Purico. We are sure you'll be satisfied. Amazing offer.
Earl of Essex.
Hello, I'm Earl of Essex. Thank you for having me here today. I am a soldier and courtier, so when it comes to courtly love, I will know a lot about that topic.
Thank you for being able to make it with us today. Now, I have plenty of questions about your approaches.
And I have very much questions about other topics such as the Queen, her family, and all more tea to spill.
So may we begin?
Of course. I'll start then. Okay, let's start simple. When the Queen's furious, how does she take out her anger?
Playing the lute.
And do you believe that the Queen can do better for the country? And how so?
Well, it depends on what aspect you're talking about.
In general, but mainly financially.
Financially, I think she couldn't do any better because right now we're in such prosperity. But generally, I believe she could focus more on making our country safer instead of artistic. She loves art, so I take her to paint or I'll paint for her. But she prefers poets and even plays and likes meeting playwrights. Well, I tried to get playwrights and poets to meet with her.
But, she's the Queen. She can do that on her own.
Exactly.
I know, but I believe she likes the thought and effort.
Do you think you have a future with her at all?
Truly, yes, of course. And don't tell this to anyone, but I believe I'm her favorite.
Well, thank you for that, T.
You're welcome, but I have some questions about you
What?
today, just in case all else fail with the Queen.
The ball is at his home. Almost all the young men and women were invited.